How's everything going with your thesis?
I should be able to publish it next month.
Well, Azar was one of your thesis advisors. Honestly, I was afraid that you might have got...
The newly appointed acting Grand Sage reviewed all of our projects, and...
Acting Grand Sage? That's...
Yeah, I heard that selecting new sages has been taking some time, so he's just filling in. But it's all thanks to him that our research result, once my paper is published, I'm definitely giving myself a...
They're really out of their minds, making Al-Haytham the acting grand...
Take it easy, Professor. I'm puzzled as well. Just going by qualifications...
Fool! Do you think I'm angry because I wasn't chosen for the position? No! It's because he was one of my students, but he rarely attended class. When I asked him about it, he retorted that what brazen arrogance! Misery of miseries! For the
Professor, don't get so worked up.
Psst! Want to hear a secret? I've heard the new acting Grand Sage is from Haravatar.
Really? Who is...
Someone named Al-Haytham. Never met him myself, but he's a real hot topic right now. There's also a Vahumana scholar who's been in the spotlight recently. They say that he's a likely pick to be—
Oh, is he teaching any courses?
Wow. News of Al-Haytham being the acting Grand Sage sure spread fast. Some people are saying good things and others bad. Hey!
The Matra.
The Matra?
I'm Ilias. I have to talk to a Matra about something
In the state you're in? You should... Why don't you tell us what happened and we'll pass on your message?
No, I have to tell them myself. They're the... Sorry, can you lend me your arm?
Since you put it that way, fine, we'll take you... We promised to take you to a Matra, but we don't know them. Oh, wait! Sino should be back at the Academia! Let's go find him! Hey there! Excuse us, but is...
You two look familiar. Are you friends of Mahamatra Sai? But if you'd like, I can pass whatever message you might have on to him.
We ran into this guy by the gates, and he seems really eager to speak with the Matra.
Oh? If you don't mind, why don't you tell me about it first?
Siraj.
Siraj. That name sounds familiar.
Vahumana researcher?
Yes, one of their most renowned, in fact. I hear he's as daring. There are rumors he'll become Vahumana's next sage. But please continue, good sir.
I want to report him. For conducting it, he kidnapped me, tied me up, and took me to that horrible cave. I ran as fast as I could, a little slower, and he would have caught me.
There's no rush. Please, what kind of experiments was he conducting?
I don't remember.
Huh? You can't remember?
All I remember is Siraj walking towards me, and then my head started feeling... It's like a nightmare that I can't recall. I just know that place... Oh, I heard they conduct business in the tavern. We have to hurry.
Even if what you say is... All right, but before that, I would like to administer the Matra lie detector.
You think I'm lying?
Please don't take it the wrong way. Sorry, but can you two wait out here a little while?
Huh? Al-Haytham?
Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector test. This indicates that what he said is highly credible. As such, we've decided to launch an Per protocol, this matter was reported to Acting Grand Sage Al-Haytham. After hearing about it, he let...
Huh. It's kind weird for you to be working with the mob.
You're overthinking things. My interest was...
Really? I'm surprised you have In that case, let's join in as well!
It's already against protocol for acting Grand Sage Al-Haytham to part... Oh, never mind. After all, you were the ones who brought Ilyas here. I'll allow you to...
Don't you worry, our lips are...
Alright, in that case, I'll fill you in. Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be conducting some business with a Kasharawar researcher at the tavern. This is one of his few clear memories. Incidentally, Siraj isn't at the academia right now. He applied for long-term off-site research. It's close to the time that Ilyas had given. So we've decided to head to the tavern and investigate.
That's right. Arav, prepare to head out.
Oh, come on! We already...
We're here, acting Grand Sage Al-Haytham. What's our next score? Acting Grand Sage...
Looks like you haven't read any memos lately. The new Academia decree clearly states that even a sage doesn't have the authority to interfere with them. If your superior were here, he wouldn't be asking me what to do.
You're right. Understood. Then please wait here as we lock down the perimeter. Ilyas, please stay here. Acting Grand Sage Al-Haytham?
Sure. Though I'd Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. Besides, I need him to understand my... Arav has just as many doubts about my coming along, but unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is, with his considerations like the acting Grand Sage is... That question was obviously bait. The Matra were once under the influence of the sages, and so were often... The test was strictly unnecessary, though. I hope that... This is why I was against becoming the acting Grand Sage from the very first.
Excuse me, acting Grand Sage. I've had a question on my mind, and
No. I have no recollection.
Haha! I thought so too.
Then why did you ask?
Well, for some reason I felt a sense...
Really? A misperception, perhaps.
Acting Grand Sage Al-Haytham? We've apprehended...
Siraj?
No, it's the Kasharawar researcher who has dealings with him. His name...
Acting Sage... Wait, can someone please explain what's going on? I admit that I did steal some mechanical... What have I gotten myself into? I know I let greed get the best of me.
I would like to ask him a few questions.
Of course.
Do you know Siraj?
Yeah, that's the name of my buyer. He asked to make the transaction.
What were the details of...
He's doing some kind of experiment that seems to require many power generators and electrical components. He contacted me in private and said that he'd pay a large sum of Mora if I was willing to... We had originally agreed to meet at the tavern earlier today to do the trade.
Perhaps Siraj was aware that Ilyas might leak information, so he intentionally didn't show up. The good news is, regardless of what Siraj was planning, his progress will now be severely hindered by a lack of power generators and electrical components. Do you have any more questions for the suspect?
No. He's all yours. But I'd like to borrow...
Oh, that's fine. We conducted a comprehensive lie detection exam, which showed that he has a genuine case of amnesia. However, I am curious...
I've read some papers regarding amnesia, and I'd like to try restoring his memory.
I see. We'll be returning to the academia...
Follow me.
Siraj didn't show up at the tavern, and Narendra didn't give us a... Oh, Haytham, are you serious about seeing things through?
I thought you would have guessed the reason by now.
Huh?
Yes. We were class...
Oh, so that's why you asked to come along when Arav briefed... So you're not here because you're interested in the case itself?
You couldn't be further from the truth. But for the time being, all you need to know is that we were once classmates. I became the scribe afterwards. He submitted a thesis 1 year ago, and the Grand Sage at the time asked for my opinion. I did not approve of it because it committed one of the 6 from violating matters regarding human evolution to attempting the forbidden and fearing none. The 6 cardinal sins are the origin of all evil in this world. My opinion was that Suraj's research was both overly naive and in violation of various core principles.
So that's why he's buying energy sources and electrical components.
He's most likely trying to circumvent the rules and conduct his experiment.
That sounds super suspicious. Ilyas, can you try to remember things again?
I'm sorry, but I've already tried many times. And no matter how...
It is possible for a person to subconsciously forget some of their memories as a defense mechanism against... However, these memories aren't truly lost, but merely sealed away. Now, try to recall things you care about.
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on. The kind of person I am, the things I've done... I can remember some things, but I can't recall... But I do vaguely remember that there are 2 things that I...
Do tell.
The first is to get my paycheck from the academia and give it to... I'm not sure about the details, but it seems that I would send money...
And the second thing? What's the second?
I can't remember.
Not unexpected. However, you're the only one who has seen Suraj and knows the exact location of his cave at present.
Losing your memories must be really painful. But don't...
Oh, thank you so much. This feel... I have so few memories that I don't even have a clear idea of who I am. But amidst all that, it also feels like I've been sick. Nevertheless, I have you all to thank. Now, I do remember that I worked part-time at a place in the academia called the Research...
I see. In that case, let's go and